Ohio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Chairman Camp, for your leadership on this important issue, your leadership on the Tax Writing Committee. If we would have had similar leadership in the Senate and at the White House, we would have a different discussion today, and that would be one on comprehensive tax reform. Unfortunately, we're not having that discussion because there hasn't been leadership. In fact, there's been zero leadership from this White House, and after 5.5 years of this president being in the White House, he still doesn't want to take responsibility for this economy. Taxes are higher. We have more regulations. We have an economy that's sputtering along. In fact, the facts are, the first quarter of this year, our economy retracted. This bill is a jobs bill. It's that simple. It's a jobs bill. We've had bonus depreciation since 2002. This isn't new. It's been in the tax code under temporary law since 2002. Extended many times retroactively. It expired, ladies and gentlemen, in December. I was talking to a CFO of a large American manufacturer this week. And he said to me, you understand when you retroactively do this, it doesn't help our economy. And when you only do it, in essence, for 1 year, which is the narrative that my friends on the other side of the aisle are acquiescing to, that this is a fruitless waste of time because we'll just accept the Senate bill that's passed out of the Senate Finance Committee at the end of the year, which will retroactively extend bonus depreciation back to January of this year for another year, next year, 2015. That doesn't do a whole lot to grow our economy. It's better than a sharp stick in the eye, 1 year. But if you talk to a CFO like I did this week and have over and over and over again, a business plans for several years. So when a business owner who's a manufacturer buys a piece of machinery to make a widget, it costs a lot of money. This expenses 50% of that, Mr. Speaker. Guess what? You can make more widgets. You can hire a new employee. The new employee makes money, pays taxes to the city of Columbus, pays taxes to the state of Ohio, pays taxes to the federal government. More tax revenue. A job. More jobs. That's why hundreds of businesses and organizations are for this piece of legislation, which has been around unpaid for 10 years. I mean, think of the logic here, ladies and gentlemen. If we extend spending, we tell the American people that it doesn't cost them any more money. If we extend a current tax cut, so stopping a tax hike, it costs them more money. That's Washington, D.C. math. It makes no sense. That's the inconsistency. Bottom line, Mr. Speaker, this is about jobs. This is about our economy. This is bipartisan. It doesn't need to be partisan. And as I have said before, I don't want to give up my voting card to the U.S. Senate. Let the House speak. Let's have a good old-fashioned conference committee. I don't expect I'll get my way. I know Chairman Camp doesn't expect he will get his way. We will have a good old-fashioned compromise. I know that's a dirty word sometimes around here, but as my 6th grade daughter says, isn't it supposed to work? The House passes a bill, the Senate passes a bill, then you kind of work out the differences, and it goes to the president. Well, yes, Angelina, that's the way it's supposed to work. I wish the folks on the other side of the aisle would allow us to change this narrative that, well, the Senate won't accept this, so let's just take the Senate bill. Mr. Speaker, I want to reserve the balance of my time